Hello, I'm John Davis with John Hunter Home Builders, and just wanted to take a few minutes here and walk through our product. But to start with, I'd like to kind of go through and explain the difference between the series of homes that we currently build. So we've simplified it the best we could, and we label it as a silver series, as a gold series, and as a platinum series. This particular home here is in our platinum series, but to back up just a little bit and kind of explain the difference, our Silver Series product, we've got currently 6 different plans that we offer in that series, and it's more of our introductory level homes, and you can drill down through the website and see the different products and actually the different features, but it's more for like a first-time home buyer or possibly even somebody who's downsizing, but we're real excited about that product. And it's doing extremely well. We typically build in the rural areas surrounding Fort Worth, so in Johnson, Parker, and Wise County is the areas that we build the homes in. And then from there we step up to the Gold Series, which is a product that's above the Silver Series in features. Structurally wise, both products are built very similar, and happy to answer any questions as it relates to that, starting with the foundation and then all the way through the actual construction and lumber material and siding and masonry and so forth. And then that leads to the Platinum product, which is what we're at. So we wanted to take a few minutes and walk you through this particular home. We're excited about it. We're in Poolville, Texas. This home sits on 3.5 acres, and it is our Platinum 1655 model. And as I mentioned prior, our model numbers are our air-conditioned square foot sizes. So the 1655 is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And kind of follow me here, and we'll walk through it, and I'll try to explain different features on the home. We came up on a full concrete driveway. This particular home has the side entry garage. It's a 2-car oversized garage. And then the concrete sidewalk or lead walk that leads to the front door and the covered front porch area. But if you notice here, we did the landscape package, which is included in the Platinum Series product. So it's the 500 yards of sod, irrigation package, and then what we call is a North Texas friendly landscape package. And as most of us here in North Texas understand, not everything grows. So we typically have a variety of shrubbery and plants and so forth that we plant that does extremely well in the conditions of this market. This home, okay, again, is the Platinum 1655. We did our Farmhouse elevation package. We typically have 3 different elevations for each model: the traditional, the Texas, and the Farmhouse. This one being the Farmhouse package. So if you notice, we've got the stone wainscot across the bottom, the entire width of the home, just to give it that accent and curb appeal. And then above that, we've done the board and batten material. This is a Louisiana Pacific product that actually has a 50-year warranty on it. So we've been using this product for years and years, and it's just an incredible product. If you look up in the eaves here, and I'll show you at different places around the home, it is the perforated soffits, which allows the attic spacing to breathe, and it is a passive ventilation system. On the peak of the home, up at the very top, and I don't know if we can catch that here, you'll see the ridge cap, and there's actually a breather vent. I'll try to get in the screen here, right up at the very top. Again, it's a passive ventilation. So between the soffits, the vents in the soffits, and then the breather cap on the very top, you get the air flowing that keeps everything moving, which keeps that temperature down. Certainly a big issue in Texas in the summertime. If you also notice, we do the gutter package on the Platinum Series, front and rear of the home. You can see up underneath the perforated soffit here as well. It might be a better view. And then an oversized front porch, which just gives it, there's so many uses for these porches. This particular home, the direction it's facing, this is a perfect place to sit out in the morning, and with the beauty of this huge tree that we have out front, and many other trees, but you can sit out here with a cup of coffee and just enjoy that crisp air in the morning. This time of year, it's really, really nice. Once we enter underneath the covered front porch, if you notice, we've got the cedar shutters, and we do that across the front of the home just to give it that accent, and we stain it the same color as the front door. One other point I'd like to show as we back up here is on the roof of the porch on this Farmhouse elevation package. And I don't know if we can see it from this angle. Maybe you saw it earlier. We do the metal roof as an accent, which is a really, really nice feature. It gives it a lot of curb appeal. Obviously the protection, if there was to be hail, obviously it's a very hardy product as well, but that's what covers this front porch. As we enter the home, if you notice, this is the hardwood floors. And so we're entering into the living room of the 1655. And as soon as you walk in the front door, there's just an impact. And we've got the coffered ceilings up here with the beams. And then that just gives it that aesthetic appeal to an oversized fireplace. I'd like to talk about our fireplace a little bit because this is something that, you know, is really a nice feature. It's a real fireplace as far as burning wood, but it's, you know, floor to ceiling, raised hearth, stone all the way up, stone hearth here, the wood mantle, and then also in the box itself, if you see, it's not Cracker Barrel size, but it is certainly oversized, and you can build a nice fire in here. We go ahead and wire for the electrical outlet as well, with the idea that, you know, not everybody, you can put TV where you want to, but it's prepared to put the flat screen TV above the fireplace, and then you can arrange your furniture centered around this. If you notice, there's a lot of natural lighting in this room. It is an open concept into the living room, into the dining room, into the kitchen. But again, you've got the vaulted ceilings here, the coffered ceilings with the accent on the ceiling area there. As we go into the dining, again, two big windows letting a lot of natural lighting in. Good lighting here for a dining room table. And then that's open into the kitchen area. So as we go into the kitchen, I mean, this has just got the pop to it. So again, this is our Farmhouse interior decor package. It's got the upgrade 3 centimeter granite tops on the island and obviously all the way on the surround. We do the drawer over door construction in our kitchen cabinets, and that's all the way around, including the island. And then there is a small drawer bank over here on the side. So you've got the oversized overhead cabinets with the cabinets above the microwave vent hood combo. But if you notice here, we use the GE appliances. Again, this is an upgrade appliance package in the Farmhouse decor package with the Moen fixtures. This is the pot filler, a great feature if you've got a pot here making spaghetti, making soup, whatever it might be, and you need to add water, it's here. You don't have to pick it up, hot pan, move it over to the sink, add water that way, or go back and forth with cups as we've all done before. But this is just such a nice feature, and then when you're finished with it, it just tucks right away. So you got the flat surface here, you've got the big oven here, really nice features here. Again, upgrade microwave vent hood, GE product. As we move around the kitchen, again, plenty of storage overhead, plenty of storage along the base cabinetry. Really nice farmhouse sink here. If you notice the decor-wise, it matches color scheme. It's got the cutting board here that can obviously be removed, set to the side, or leave that into the sink. Again, the Moen faucets, it's got the pull-down sprayer. It's just a really nice kitchen package. As you move over to the island, you'll notice that, you know, there's a lot of workspace here, and it makes it real convenient. Made the triangle as it's real important as you're in the kitchen area preparing food. You got plenty of lighting with the drop-down lighting, pendant lights, as well as LED overhead lights. Also off the kitchen area is you've got the big walk-in pantry here, and again, very convenient. We're still in the kitchen, and it's got plenty of storage in the pantry area. You know, for the larger items, for the, you know, cans, for the big box items, for paper towel storage, for whatever it might be. And that's just right off of the kitchen, which again, in this same area, we've got the laundry room. If you notice as I walk in, it's a different decor pattern. Again, just aesthetics. but just gives it a little different look. You know, plenty of space obviously for your washer and dryer set up here, and then you've got the rod and the shelf above for storage and hanging clothes or whatever you want to hang there. Okay, and then also between the laundry room and the walk-in pantry is just a nice storage area, coat closet, that can be used to, you know, store the vacuum, store games, store whatever it is, and then obviously a rack up top for, you know, shelf and coats and whatever you may want to use that for. But again, conveniently located, front doors right here, into the open concept kitchen, next to the laundry room, and then between the pantry. Okay, so coming in off the kitchen, we're actually headed towards the master suite, but this is also the access to the garage I'd like to show you. When outside, I touched on that it's an oversized garage, and this is a great place to show you right here. So not only do you have the depth, again, we're in Texas, so a lot of times people have trucks, so the garages are plenty deep enough to show the truck. This particular home is on a water well, so we have moved the tank inside, but then you see the area, knockout area here, and then there's a knockout area on the other side that you can put shelves, or use, you know, to store a lawnmower, to, you know, use for whatever, you know, you desire. So we're back inside now, going into the master suite. If you notice, it's a good sized bedroom, plenty of space for, you know, king size bed, dressers, and so forth. As you walk in, notice the lighting. Again, so there's 3 different windows in here that lets in a lot of your natural lighting. We also have the raised ceiling, the coffered ceiling with the beam to give it that similar look that we had in the living room. You know, a lot of folks really like this kind of decor, this feel, if you will. And then, you know, I've seen many of them where they, you know, do the furniture that kind of matches this type of theme. Before we go into the bathroom, I want to show you the oversized walk-in closet right off of the master bedroom. Plenty of storage space on both sides, double racks, and then you have the single rack there at the end that is obviously can be used for dresses, for overcoats, anything that requires that length. Now we enter the master bathroom. Lots of stuff in here to talk about. I'll start with the sink area. It's the double vanity, okay, in the granite countertops, full-size mirror, great lighting package above, and then plenty of storage underneath, along with a drawer stack here. Right across from that is the big oversized shower, walk-in shower. It's a recessed pan, tile floor, tile surround with the soap dish and the big Moen spray head faucet in the shower, and it's just very functional and clean, and has a lot of look to it as well. Next to the shower is the commode area. Not everybody wants to sit here and look at the commode area and try to feature it. The biggest thing here is we do the closed door construction on almost all of our models, certainly everything in the Platinum series we do. So it's got the privacy by closing the door in the commode area. Across from that is a linen stack, linen storage closet, which makes it real nice just to store, you know, your towels, your washcloths, your, you know, additional soap, shampoos, whatever it might be. Back in the living room, we're going into the other side of the home here. Again, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. So this side of the home has 2 additional bedrooms and a single bathroom. But we enter into the hallway off of the living room. And as we turn left towards the front of the house, we've got a nice sized bedroom with the window, a lot of natural lighting. I hadn't touched on this yet, but you know, all of our Platinum Series homes come with blinds. We've got the LED lighting above, and then a good sized closet here as well for storage with the double racks and double hanging rods. And then off of this room, as we go back down the hallway, is the secondary bathroom, which is, you know, kind of a more common layout, just with a single sink, commode, tub shower combination. But also behind this doors, we have a linen closet. I need to get out of the way here, but be able to show the full linen, which gives this bathroom plenty of storage as well. And then as we continue down the hallway, Not sure we can ever have too much storage, so we've got another storage closet here, maximizing the space of the home with shelves here as well to give plenty of storage on this side of the home. Then we enter into the back bedroom of the home. Again, a lot of natural lighting, LED lighting, and then the similar closet to the other bedroom we were just in with the double shelves and double rod rack. We're exiting towards the back of the house. I'm just going to show something here on our door. If you notice, this door's got the built-in blinds. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. There's a little lever on the inside that I can just open and close the blinds, or I can move it all the way down and raise the blind. And so that's just a real easy and nice feature, and you're not having to pull cords and so forth. But as we exit the home, going towards the back of the house, it's got a nice sized rear porch, which is just so nice and relaxing. I mean, as we come outside, again, this particular lot has lots of beautiful, beautiful trees. We've done the sod here in the backyard. It's got the natural landscape in the back as you climb that hill there. Again, this is on 3.5 acres, but just a beautiful setting. This particular porch, the layout of it's just real easy, but at the same time, it's nice having the overhang, having plenty of room and depth. It's great for, you know, a double chairs, a table, you know, grilling out, whatever it may be, just to sit out back and just to enjoy the, you know, the peace and quiet of living out in the rural areas, and just, you know, sitting out here and having a nice drink and coffee and maybe grilling a steak. So on this Platinum Series 1655, if you have any questions, you feel free to reach out to Chloe or Dylan, or you can certainly continue to look on the website, and naturally you can reach out to myself.